All right, it's your boy Chris again. Like I said I was kind of this is on my mind, so I'm going to do it. Some people who've known me for a long time know that I'm a big comic book guy. Grew up reading them my whole life. I'm a big fan of a lot of characters, but people have asked me who are my top on my top list. So here it is. I'm going to go from 10 to 1 and kind of why I love them. Number 10, Silver Surfer. Just look at him and you'll see it. It's like he just looks badass. He looks cool as shit. Like silver skin, the surfboard, he's surfing the space waves. Just a cool concept. So, Silver Surfer, number 10. Number 9 is Vision. I'm a big fan of the character of Vision. I don't necessarily like his backstory, but I love what he is. Especially in the movies. Like, they did an amazing job with his character, how logically, like, they just did a great job with him. He was not to be fucked with. Um, Number 8, Batman. I know people are going to be pissed about that, but he's my number 8. Why number 8? He ain't got no powers, dude. He's just a guy in a bat suit. But that being said, he's a character that stands among gods and holds his own. So you gotta respect that. Number 7 is Ghost Rider. Not Johnny Blaze, not Robbie Reyes. Even though like Robbie Reyes is cool, never been a big Johnny Blaze fan. I'm a fan of Danny Ketch. He was my Ghost Rider when I was growing up reading Ghost Rider back in the 90s. He was my guy. The pennant stare, that's him. The chains, the spikes, that's him. The cool ass bike, that's him. Johnny Blaze rode like a fucking stunt bike, but he had like a fucking street racer. He did just look badass, like the spikes and the chain and the flaming skull. Like that image is just badass. Um, Number 6, the Punisher. Frank Castle is a. I love him. Like I love the Punisher. He doesn't play with criminals. He just takes them out. And sometimes you need that. Like, he can be brutal, but he's effective. Like he said, when other people hit him, they get up. When he hits him, they stay down. I like that. Um, Number 5 is Daredevil. Again, cool costume, badass character. Like, he fights ninjas for fuck's sake. I mean, and he's blind. And it's just a cool image, and I like the character. Number 4 is Captain America. Captain America to me is just like he's the symbol of America and all that shit, but he's also a man of conviction. Like he's given up the role because he didn't agree with what the country was doing. He's like, if I don't want to be captain, if this is what we're gonna do, I don't want to represent America. I'm the fuck out, and he stood on that. Civil War, he stood on the right on the what I believe was the right side in the comics and in the movie. So I was team cap in the comics. I was team cap in the movie. Even when you find out what Winter Soldier did, still, that was I still stood by him. Number 3, Black Panther. Enough said. T'Challa's a bad motherfucker. Period. Nothing else needs to be said. Chadwick Boseman, you are missed, man. To this day, we miss you and we love you. But T'Challa was a bad motherfucker before Chadwick Boseman, and it continues to be one now because of Chadwick Boseman. But the costume, fucking abilities, like, he was just cool. He's the bad motherfucker, and that's all I need to be said about that. Number 2 is Superman. Superman is a literal god, but at heart, he's just a kid for a guy from small town Kansas. Um, he stands up for what he believes in. He is the standard by which all other superhero characters are measured. Whether you like it or whether you don't, Superman is the standard bearer for all superheroes. He was the first. He's the best. Except for number one. Number one, people who know me already know the answer to this, but it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man was the first comic I ever read as a kid. And seeing this guy in this red and blue costume with the webs on it, just swinging around New York, it stuck with me. I've read Spider-Man ever since. He was my first hero, my first comic book hero. He will always be my favorite. He is my favorite to this day. He's a guy who, he's not the strongest. He's up there. He's not the best hero. He's up there. But he's, out of all the heroes that are out there, he's the one guy who looks out for the average everyday person. He looks out for you and me, and that's what I love about him. So that's my list. And note, I've gone kind of back and forth trying to think about this for a while, but that's my ultimate definitive list on my top 10 characters. There it is. So, again, who are yours? Hit me up with your favorites. Tell me who's on your list. I'd love to hear it. If we got some of the same, cool. If we don't, that's cool too. It's all about who you like. But like I said, I would love to hear your list. I want to hear what you have to say. Comment down below. Feel free to, give me your thoughts on who you like or who you love and why. Because I would love to hear those stories too. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. I'm going to go eat something and kind of just chill out for a bit. This is my second review in the past hour, so I'm kind of spent. So I'm going to go eat something and stuff like that. Y'all take it easy. Stay well, stay safe. Peace.